Recently, New York Comic Con hosted a panel for the Owl House, and during the panel, we got to see a sneak peek of the upcoming Season 3 special thanks to them. I'm not really gonna try to do a breakdown of the sneak peeks from a deep, analytical, objective perspective like in my other videos. Instead, I'm just gonna give my general thoughts and initial reactions of the new scenes, and towards the end, I want to give my overall opinion of the show and my general hopes for the final season. After the panel was done, the internet was shown 2 scenes from the upcoming special, at least legitimately. Yeah, I know there are videos online that showed the first 6 minutes of the episode, but we're not discussing that for now because they weren't supposed to be shown outside of the panel. Anyways, the first clip that I saw at least takes place inside Luz's home, presumably immediately after the events of King's Tide. Here we see Luz and Hunter have their moment where they acknowledge the secrets they're hiding from their friends. They really believe the catastrophe we see at the end of Season 2 was caused, at least in part, by their own wrongdoing. This moment really gave me vibes to the moment from Amphibia where Anne tries to hide the truth about true colors from her parents. It's an easy guess to assume that the 2 characters will eventually reveal their secrets about how they somehow help Bellows fulfill their plan and that Hunter is a Grimwalker, whether it be intentional or not, and their friends will have a strong negative reaction. But odds are, they will probably make up by the end of this episode or the beginning of the next one. Also, I just like this moment where Camilla is trying to understand the situation with what happened in the Demon Realm. Again, it gave similar vibes to when Mr. and Mrs. Boonchoy tried to understand what happened with Anne in the Season 3 premiere of Amphibia. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of comparisons between Amphibia and the Owl House in this video, if that isn't clear enough. Although understandably, Camilla has an easier time understanding because she is more aware of the situation compared to the Boonchoys with Anne. Moving on to the second clip, we see Hunter, Gus, Amity, and Willow settle down for the night. Predictably, Gus, being the human aficionado of the group, immediately starts to mess with the human stuff around him. Kinda like Sprig, but less destructive. Funny enough, Hunter still has that formal castle etiquette, which again shows how he still has a lot of room to grow to become more casual. And I believe by the end of the time skip in this episode, he will become very casual around others. Also, I like how Camilla is just so humble about it. These sneak peeks honestly make me appreciate her a lot more as a character. Then we see Amity and Willow with V. Out of all the moments we see in the sneak peek, this is probably my favorite because it happens to be the funniest. I just like seeing these 3 together, and I never thought I would until I realized that V has been in the same situation as the Hexside gang before, where when she found herself in the human realm all alone. Overall, I enjoyed these sneak peeks, and I'm very much looking forward to seeing the rest of the new episode when it comes out. That being said, there are some things regarding this last season of The Owl House, and the show at large, that's preventing me from being overly excited. Again, I'm still looking forward to it. I'm gonna try to watch this episode as soon as it comes out, and I'm sure I'll feel the emotions while watching it. But there are some things that concern me. So you know how I said that I would discuss the leaked scenes from New York Comic Con? I lied. I do want to talk about it in this video. But the main scene the panel showed is the time skip montage that illustrated what happened from the end of King's Tide to several months after Luz's return, specifically around Halloween time. During this montage, we see Luz and her friends and Camilla grow together in the human realm, having some fun, enjoying their time, while attempting to find ways to get back to the demon realm. The crew effectively crammed the Earth adventures Luz and her friends had into the first 6 minutes of the episode. That's basically as if Amphibia crammed most of Season 3A into the first 6 minutes of the new normal. While the crew should get props for being able to do that while also providing good moments for fans, it's a sad reminder that the last 3 specials of the Owl House are going to be very dense with important scenes with very little room for comic relief. For some, this may not be that big of an issue because a lot of people watch the show for the plot and serious moments. But personally, I enjoy fun, lighthearted adventures. The Owl House could have those adventures, but instead they were pushed aside, mainly due to Disney cutting their season short because they hate story-driven cartoons.
Are you sure you want to do this for a stuffed toy? Wouldn't you rather, I don't know, have a beach day?
Maybe if we had time for 20 more adventures, but we don't.
I guess my overall point is that the sneak peek we saw is a reminder to me for what could have been for the Owl House. To be clear, I've never been the biggest fan of the show. I've always preferred Amphibia over the Owl House for many reasons, which I think is a video for another time. However, because of how similar they are, I've always been interested in where the show goes. I was hoping there would be a point where it would just click for me and I would just love it all of a sudden, but that has yet to happen. And with season 3 pushing aside what I thought were the best aspects, doesn't really give me great hopes that I will ever love the show. But then again, with the show effectively in its final phase, the crew is going all in. So anything could really happen, and who knows, maybe there will be a moment where I would start loving the show as much as other fans. Overall, I may not be overly hyped for the Owl House Season 3, but I'm still a bit optimistic that the show will provide an excellent conclusion even with Disney's terrible decision making. We'll just have to wait and see whether the show can stick the landing. Hey guys, thanks for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you think of the Owl House and any predictions you have for the coming special in the comments below. I still got more Owl House content in store for both channels, especially after the first season 3 special premieres next week on October 15. So if you'd like to see more content like this, go ahead and like and subscribe. Anyways, that's it for now. I hope you guys have a great day. See you in the next one.